college for all of my friends, and then after I became a teacher, I kept saying to everyone, I'm going to be a cook when I retire. And well, things happened, and it turned out I got an opportunity to pursue it before I retired. After cooking in a restaurant for 6 months, my very first restaurant, I turned fries and all kinds of crazy stuff like burgers, and I went to culinary school up in New York at the CIA, and came to Austin after that.
I am obsessed with Chef Holly's cooking. It's so yummy, and I always have to go back for seconds.
It's like a full-blown home-cooked meal every time I come here. It's like she does meat, she does fish, she does salads, she does soups, she does a wide variety of a bunch of different things, so it's great.
I love when I get to do special events here, like I did the short ribs, and I was able to do a red line reduction, the demi, which is part of what I used today for the beef cannelloni. That was that, sauce that I had saved because it was so good, and I added it to my tomatoes. So I love being able to spend a lot of time on one thing, building that sauce, building the flavor. I love soups. I love making soups. I don't get to as much for dinner, but I can sneak in every once in a while. I think.
Something like that.
All right.
She's really good at turning like ordinary food into something like extraordinary. So say we're having meatloaf. She blends it up a little bit, makes it something that's really interesting to eat, and it's really healthy for us too.
I like the fact that the girls will tell me when they like something. I don't like this very often, but that's okay because I can tell how much of the leftovers get eaten or how many people came to dinner in the first place. But I like immediately knowing, getting that feedback and knowing what you guys really, really like. And then I can repeat it, mark it down, put a star on it, and do it again.
I do not live in the house, but I will next year. Right now I just eat chapter dinner at the house weekly, but it is delicious.
I currently have a dinner meal plan at Zeta, so I eat dinner Monday through Thursday, and then next year I'll live in the house, so I'll have breakfast, lunch, and dinner Monday through Friday.
I come in, I kind of assess what's going on in the kitchen already with Chef Ryan. He kind of lets me know what, anything that I need to know to get the day started, especially having to do with my produce people. Sometimes they mistakenly deliver things or don't deliver things at all, or last week I had a really bad case of corn and I was on them for 2 hours. I need my corn, I have to shuck it. It's a case and a half of corn is a lot of corn, but things like that. And then so a lot of troubleshooting, and then I talk to Monkey a lot about upcoming events, and I cook in between, and so it's a pretty busy day.
I cook the breakfast and lunch, and this is Holly, the any extras she's helping with.
I actually keep a notebook, which helps, based on requests that I've had in the past, things that the girls have asked for, over the last, this is my 4th group of girls. I've been here for 3.5 years now, so I've got quite a backlog to go to. But then also, Chef Ryan and I both actually meet out a lot, and we'll have something down. We think, wow, I think they really love that. And then we take into consideration healthy food versus fattening food, and try and get that balance in there. But yeah, it's just I sit down and I go, okay, what have I heard them talk about? Maybe I want to repeat something. Sometimes, like macaroni and cheese, I need to make it a little more often.
That's a tough one. Chicken finger Friday, probably.
Oh, chicken finger Friday.
Beef stroganoff. That's only because it was recent, but it was really good. So that.
Nachos and guacamole and lots of yummy things like that. Lots of Mexican food.
Last semester she made these Greek turkey burgers on like ciabatta rolls, like homemade tzatziki and like Greek salad and roasted Greek potatoes. Really good.
Certainly mac and cheese. They love anything Mediterranean. They love when I do Greek salad. They actually really love vegetables and they love the salads that we do here. They love the spinach salad with the eggs and the bacon. They love the Greek salad. They love the arugula salad with walnuts and pecorino. That's for them. They're really healthy eaters for the most part. I did beef stroganoff last week and I was out. They ate it all. I was shocked. I mean, I hadn't made it in a couple of years just because I thought, well, maybe, too beefy, whatever, so.
I've been to other sorority houses and the food is definitely not nearly as good.
I was in a sorority when I was in college. I was a Kappa. And so, of course, I didn't know my kitchen staff at all at the time. I was going to be a teacher and, who's cooking back there? I didn't even ask that question. But yeah, so it's interesting to be on the other side of it.